Hey there, it's Billy. So instead of doing a just wall of text, kind of giving an update of how things are going, I figured this would be a good opportunity to just kind of explain what's happening. That way you don't have to read it and you get a little commentary. I don't typically do things like this, so I figured it would be a fun exercise. Now, back in June, we had picked a date to open for our store online. We picked September 27th. This was back on June 5th, I think I posted it. And that was before Delta really kind of took a hold in the United States. So we kind of had, I want to say, a wide eye opening when that strain started just beating up the US, and we got back to, the supply chains and all that stuff were starting to recover, and now we're back to square one. So we have to evolve and adjust for those things. So that's ultimately going to lead to our opening date changing. So it's going to be pushed further forward. I don't have a concrete date yet, but September 27th, we will not be open yet. Now, with COVID, the supply chains that affect us are really more than just wood. Lumber prices have been fluctuating and tanking the past couple weeks, but I suspect that they will bounce back up probably by the time that this wave is over. Reason being is house production is just all over the place. People are buying and building houses, and also a lot of places have stopped building houses because of COVID. Another thing that's affected us is our equipment. So we ordered a bunch of industrial style equipment back, I want to say February, with the expectation we'd have it in the summer. Well, it's past summer. I mean, it's still summer in Texas because it's always summer, but some of our stuff still won't be here until tentatively, and that's air quotes, December. So, like our industrial saw, planer, joiner, our shaper, all that big stuff to where we can actually start full production runs won't be here till almost next year, and might be here next year. So that's kind of put a damper in what we want to do and how we're setting up. We have to go into organizing our shop with the expectation that everything's moving, and there's not a whole lot we can plan for until that stuff's in. On top of COVID, it's hurricane season. Louisiana just got hit by Ida. Louisiana is actually where I'm going to go and take an assignment here shortly. But also we have a tropical storm just about to hit Houston and back to Louisiana. And you would think that wouldn't affect, a woodworking company in Houston too much, but we're not just going to be a woodworking company. We've actually partnered with a bunch of other companies to provide different products. So Louisiana, we have a metal shop actually making signs for us. So whether they are hit or not is up in the air. So that's just one of those things that further delays stuff. We do have a coffee roaster up in New York that's going to be making us a coffee brand as well, to go with our home decor and kind of like our core of products. So there are a lot of exciting things that we're working on to get to you guys, but all of it's been delayed, especially because our roaster, they buy their beans internationally, and I don't know if you've tracked the prices and issues with shipping internationally, like those big container ships. Those containers are so expensive and so hard to get hold of right now, because everyone's trying to get back to normal, right? So what we're hoping to do is probably open sometime December timeframe, and we might even be earlier than that. I have to really see how these storms pan out. I really want to be open in October, but that could be wishful thinking. We might do some small releases and slow roll things, but we just have to be kind of liquid and fluid to the situation. As far as the wooden stuff we have planned, we have a lot of cool things planned. Cutting boards, we have tons of new styles that we're coming out with. We're going to be doing small batches of them. Once they sell out, they sell out. Not a whole lot I can do about that except make more when we can. Charcuterie boards. To go with the cutting boards we do have and the charcuterie boards, we're going to be offering different styles and different thicknesses of cutting boards. Some people really like the thick ones, and then some people, they didn't care for the thick ones just because they were so heavy. So we'll be offering some thinner ones, some smaller ones as well. We're also going to offer the opposite of that. If you want a big butcher block, we'll be offering those too. A lot of the boards we'll do customized with engraving, and if you want to put names on it, stuff like that. Just like we have been doing. If you follow any of our, if you follow us on Facebook, you'll see some of the stuff we've done already, and that was with very rudimentary tools, which is pretty cool. We plan on doing trays, like valet trays. For the gamers out there, we're doing dice trays. We'll stick with doing ornaments like we did last year. Those were a big hit. People loved them. We're going to have more styles this year. Do jewelry as well. Doing the laser cut jewelry was not as popular, but still, I think they're sweet. They're pretty cool to me. And then, I don't know if any of you have seen what we've been setting up the past couple days is a lathe. So Veronica's getting into wood turning, and she's learning how to turn pens. I think I want to try and turn some rings here and there, and then other types of jewelry. So that'll be a cool one that we might pop up like one or two things here and there as we kind of get used to that, but look forward to us getting proficient at that and actually making cool, unique, completely handmade wood-turned things like that. For those who have supported us over the past year, greatly appreciate it. I couldn't thank you enough. Without the amount of support we got in the beginning, I don't think we would be here doing this and trying to go big time with it at all. The proof of concept was just overwhelmingly positive. I couldn't be more happy with it. But if you want to stay in tune with us and try and keep abreast of what's going on with us, please follow us on Facebook. We're on Instagram now. We have TikTok. This is going to be the very first actual video posted to our YouTube, so feel free to subscribe and like if you want. And then if you want access to our site, like right from the get-go, running start, coupon codes, reward system, all that good stuff, please drop your email into our site. The only thing that's up on our site is the little place where you can drop your email, but that'll put you on our email sub list, and I'll be sending out coupon codes for when we open. That'll be exclusive, so if you're not signed up, you don't get one. Please sign up. Refer a friend. Let's see how things go. Like I said, appreciate all the support. Really speechless about it. Have a good one.